Hello YouTube, how's it going? Nate here, aka Haggard 101. This is my first video ever on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, before I get into it, smoking my Dagner P4 poker, bamboo poker. Got a little Orlick golden slice in there. Good stuff. Anyway, I apologize if you see my dogs checking in from time to time or hear them barking at squirrels. They're out here with me on our balcony here in Austin, Texas. It's a nice sunny day today. It's about in the, I'd say in the 70s, which is really weird. I mean, I shouldn't say it's weird because, you know, I live here, but I see it all the time. But yesterday it was in the 30s, low 30s, and today it's in the 70s, so go figure. That's Texas for you. Oh, like I was saying, it's my first video ever for the YouTube pipe community, or in general for that matter. And I thought today was as good a day as any to do a video. It's been on my mind for a minute, and figured I'd go ahead and do that today. Guess I could give you a little background on myself. Moved up to Austin about a little over a year ago. Me and my lady, my fiance now, we're from this place originally called the Rio Grande Valley. It's about four and a half hours south of here, right next, about 15 minutes away from the Mexican border. Little area, you know, it's a bunch of one-horse towns, you know, not much to do there, and we wanted a little change of pace. My fiance and I we're big foodies. We love food, we love craft coffee, we love craft beer, and that's all here, you know. Austin is that perfect place, so we came up here. And we love it, man. The city suits us. I'm a country boy through and through, so it is a little culture shock, you know. It is big city living. I mean, it's not the biggest city, but it's fast paced, you know. So it definitely takes some getting used to, but you know, I love it. I mean, good food, good people, always something to do any day of the week, and usually at least once a week you can find a place that's giving free beer, so that's always a good thing. But yeah, I mean, it's been good so far. I guess that's the gist of it. I mean, I won't go in too much detail, so that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Love fishing, love movies, a little geeky. I do read comic books. But on that same note, I mean, I also love everything about the outdoors, hunting, fishing. Like I said, that's just me, you know. Really easygoing guy, love to make people laugh. I mean, if you don't like to laugh, I mean, if you're not having fun, what's the point, you know? I mean, if you're not having any sort of fun in life, I mean, you're doing something wrong, right? So, I guess that's enough about me. I mean, a little bit more about my experience so far with the YouTube / Instagram pipe community. I just recently started smoking since November, so a little over 2 months now. Never smoked before. My father, who passed, he used to smoke cigars on occasion, and I was always fascinated by that. I don't really know anybody besides my brother-in-law that smokes a pipe, but like I said, it always fascinated me. There's some squirrels doing some damage over there. Yeah, it always fascinated me. Um, love the smell. Um, I guess my first real like or not experience, but introduction into the pipes was I stumbled across Whitehead's art on Instagram. He does a lot of great artwork, great overall, artist. But I first stumbled across his pipes. He does a lot of hand carved stuff, and thought it was amazing. I've been following him for about a year now, and always admired his work. Really good stuff. Check him out whenever you get a chance. Give him a follow. Um, but yeah, back in early November, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. So I reached out to him. Complete newbie. I mean, I am 100% greenhorn when it came to this. When it comes to this, I straight up asked him, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. What do you suggest? I mean, I know you make pipes. I know you got a couple. I mean, I would like to buy one from you. I was willing to. Had no idea, price points on pipes or anything like that. So I was like, I'm willing to spend at least $80. That was my budget, no more than that. But he, right off the bat, no bullshit. I mean, 100% honest with me. He was like, I recommend that you check out a corn cob from Missouri Meerschaum. Straight up told me, like, I was blown away. I mean, if I was any other artist, or if I knew any other artist that was trying to sell their work, they would have told me 100%, hey, trying to push their own product. But he was completely honest with me and candid, and told me to check out Missouri Meerschaum. So thank you for that, Whitehead's Art. And so I did, and went to the website corncob.com, started looking at all the different styles, had no idea what I was getting into. And I'm the type of guy that likes to do a lot of research. So if I get into something, I do as much research as I possibly can. So I just started looking at different websites, searching hashtags on Instagram. Eventually, I thought, hey, why don't I check out a couple YouTube videos? So I did that. Just typed in a general search. I don't even remember what I put. I mean, I think it was pipe smoking for beginners or something like that, and automatically, right there, first video that popped up was Stogiefarts. I saw that he had a playlist on pipe smoking, and so I gave it a watch. And very informative guy, very funny guy with his farts, his stogie farts. And from there, I saw that he mentioned a couple different pipe makers. A name that stuck out to me was Dagner. I went ahead and searched him, searched that whole Dagner clan, Jay, Jason, and Elaine, and found them on YouTube, watched their videos, fell in love with their pipes, and just fell down a rabbit hole. From there, I found Spokane Pipe Smoker, Boston Briars, aka A-Bird, Alex Bird, Matches 860. I just fell down a huge rabbit hole. I sat on that for a couple of weeks, just watching as many videos as I could, sometimes watching them more than once. And eventually I was like, you know what, time to do it. So I went ahead and ordered a Missouri Meerschaum corn cob, Tom Sawyer. I got that little check pipe tool, excuse me, a couple of pipe cleaners, and Lane Very Cherry tobacco, little ounce of that, excuse me. It took about a week to get in. It's been a grand total of about $12, so I figured, hey, if I don't like it, I mean, it didn't hurt my bank at all. So a few days went by, finally got that package in, and right away, as soon as I got home, packed that bowl, lit up, and I am not gonna lie, I got tongue bite right away. Like I said, didn't know what I was doing, got tongue bite, but I enjoyed the smell and I enjoyed the taste. I knew that much. So by the end of that first bowl, my mouth was miserable. It felt raw. Felt like I burnt my tongue, like if you eat like a hot pizza or something like that. But I kept at it. The next day, did it again. Sure enough, tongue bite. So kind of took it easy, you know, from the videos I saw on YouTube. Kind of just, you know, slowed my cadence, as Alex Bird would say. And you know, that was pretty much it for a while. I just smoked that every now and then, you know, kind of got better at it. And before I knew it, I wasn't getting any tongue bite. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, berry cherries, it's pretty wet. So from what I know now as compared to then is that I should have let it dry out. But I mean, you know, you learn from your mistakes. And then from there, we're coming up on what, 10 minutes? Try to keep this a little bit short. From there, found out about the Dagners, you know, P4 series. By this time, it was around Thanksgiving weekend. Had a 4-day weekend. Went back home, spent with family. I believe that was around the time the Las Vegas Pipe Show was going on too. But I had seen that Dagners had a sale going on. I think pretty much all of their pipes were $99, free shipping also. And I wanted it. Didn't tell the wife what I was eyeballing because I knew she would not approve, and we all know it's better to ask forgiveness than for permission. But yeah, I eyeballed that website hard for about a good 3 days, and on that Sunday, the day we were supposed to head back, I was like, fuck it. Put my credit card information in. Before I knew it, I was ordering one of these bad boys, and that Monday morning I got a notification that my order had shipped, and I was shocked. I mean, Dagners, Jason, I know you hate having those orders sit for more than a couple hours, but I couldn't believe it, man. You went above and beyond. Some of the best customer service you'll ever get from the Dagners. But yeah, a couple days later, got it in, bunch of swag. They hooked it up, and I will definitely be a repeat customer, because I like to support good people who have good values and who really appreciate their customers, and the Dagners, they are definitely those type of people. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't want to go on too long rambling. I could go on for hours, but yeah, I mean, currently on 2 pipes, maybe 3 or 4 tins of tobacco. Still very new to this game. It's a great hobby. I love it. Very relaxing, and just the experience that I've gotten from everybody. I mean, this community has received me with open arms, and that's what I love most about this. I mean, everybody's so nice. I mean, strangers I've never met before, never talked to before, didn't know exist before. People I didn't know that existed, you know, prior to 2 months ago, and they're just, everybody's so helpful and very supportive, and that's just something I want to be a part of, you know, and I just can't stress that enough. I mean, I already feel like I'm a part of this huge family, and this video is me wanting to contribute to that family and say thank you to everybody. And yeah, it's just a great experience. I'm looking forward to building relationships with each and every one of you, and hopefully, you know, in the future, meeting a good amount of you, or if not all of you. I mean, it's good shit, man. I mean, good shit. I guess before this gets too long, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a good rest of your Thursday. Weekend's almost here, and